Welcome to another episode of Just Hangin', and today we're just hanging with Rangers reliever Tony Barnette. Tony, thank you very much.
Hey, Jared.
All right, going to start with some favorites. Favorite food?
Favorite food? Grilled cheese.
Ooh, just like a regular grilled cheese, or do you like to trip it up?
Grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Okay, that's like a classic
That's a
combo.
go-to. Mm-hmm.
All right, favorite movie? You're a big movie guy.
Oh, man.
That's a horrible question for someone who loves movies.
There's so many.
Yeah, just what's like the best movie you've seen recently?
Oh, the best movie. I mean, I'm just gonna say my favorite movie is A River Runs Through It.
A River Runs Through It.
It's
Okay.
my favorite movie.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Now, are you a TV show guy too?
Sometimes depends on. I mean, I get it in. I'm a binger now.
Yeah. So what do you watch? What's like the last thing you binged?
Last thing I got done watching was the show Goliath.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one with Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay. All right.
Very good. He
like
plays himself, which is like a fall down drunk, and then and then he,
yeah.
and then he turns into this awesome lawyer actor. It's a good show.
I think I saw a commercial for that.
It's a good show.
So you like it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's check that out. Favorite actor or actress?
Favorite actor? I mean, Matt Damon.
Okay. Can't go wrong with Matt Damon.
No.
Did you watch the Oscars?
No, I didn't watch the Oscars.
Okay, because he had a little bit with Jimmy Kimmel, like a.
I think Matt Damon does a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
I heard the last movie was the Wall.
Oh yeah, I saw the preview. I'm not seeing that one.
Probably not gonna see
I'm out on that
All
one.
right.
I'm out on that one before I even got in. All right, favorite.
Jason Bourne 6 comes out.
Yeah, I'll be in on that before I'm back in on the wall. Favorite sports team growing up?
Seattle Mariners.
Okay, and you grew up in that area.
I grew up in that area.
Favorite player on those teams?
Griffey.
Yeah, those are some great teams.
I could rattle off like the entire 95 roster if you wanted, if you had got the time. Them and the Sonics, the Super Sonics.
Oh, bring back the Sonics.
Bring them back. I'm not a basketball fan until the Sonics come back.
The Rain Man, Sean Kemp, big Sean Kemp fan.
Oh, I mean the original Lob City.
Yeah, that's right.
The gloved Rain Man.
No one remembered that when they dubbed the Clippers Lob City.
Us Seattle people were like, come on. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get it back. We know.
So I felt like, and I know this isn't obviously true, but whenever the Rangers would play like those Mariners teams in the mid-90s, if I turned the game on like 3 batters into whenever the Mariners hit, the Rangers were already down 3-0. Like, it was just ridiculous how much firepower they had in those offenses.
Well, I mean, those like, what was it, like 94 through like 96, like that's when they had, Tino and Edgar.
Yeah.
You look at that lineup and it was just in the kingdom. It was that was fun growing up watching those baseball teams. I gotta tell you.
Have you ever thought, now that you're doing what you're doing, like how would I ever pitch to those guys? Like if you had to face, if you came in like the 7th inning and it was, let's just say, Griffey, Edgar, and Buhner coming up, how would you pitch to those guys? Just hope.
Man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, those are my childhood heroes right there. You just named all 3 of them.
You just serve it up so that they can hit.
But I mean, God, just give them your best because those were solid. I mean, Griffey obviously he could hurt you in every way possible. I think he was the best player to ever play the game for the most part.
I agree.
And Edgar, he was a career 330+ hitter. I think.
Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
Absolutely.
Right. I mean,
undoubtedly, it's if they're going to have a position for a player, then put him in the Hall of Fame as such.
I agree.
Doesn't matter.
The guy was unbelievable.
Yeah, and then Buhner, you make a mistake and he's gonna hit it 50 feet.
And then he looks.
He's gonna hit 550 feet. 500.
500. No, I know what you
did. he hit dingers. Buhner Buzzcut Night was my favorite.
Buhner Buzzcut Night.
Yeah.
Would you ever go with the Buhner
I shaved my head to get in free to the kingdom.
That's awesome. Bone, right? That was his name, Bone.
Yeah. Well, he was the boneyard down there in right field.
That's right. That's right.
Bone. He was good.
Yeah, those teams were great. That's Cora, and then when
A-Rod
came along.
out in the kingdom, there's that big giant brown spot on the turf from his jaw. Like they never just stained it.
When I was younger, my brothers who were a lot older told me that it was like a lot of bubble gum because they didn't want to explain to me, like what's going on there.
Right.
So much bubble gum. I would take Big League Chew and I would just stick it in
we
one
all
side
did.
of the Yeah.
We all did.
All right, favorite cereal.
Favorite cereal? Lucky Charms.
Favorite board game.
Clue.
Ooh, okay. Who did it?
I mean, Professor Plum with the candlestick in the library.
I think it was Colonel Mustard, but that's just me. I guess that's why I didn't win. All right, what's your proudest athletic moment?
Proudest athletic moment was actually a loss in wrestling.
So you were a wrestler in high school?
I was wrestling in not into high school. My last year was my 9th grade year, but I didn't win a match for 2 straight years in wrestling. I went 0-16 basically my first. I was horrible, awful. We had a coach. He came in. He taught me that I wasn't basically told me I wasn't strong enough to try to muscle guys, so to rely on like speed. And he taught me how to wrestle a little bit and made it into the district tournament. I won some matches. My first match actually I won before the beginning of districts. The only reason I wasn't the 8 seed was because somebody dropped out of the tournament, and so they moved up, and so I was the 7 seed.
That's awesome.
But I ended up taking 4th, and I ended up losing in the 3rd, 4th place match that year to the number 1 seed in overtime.
Wow.
And it was just a knuckles and teeth we just beat each other up for the length of it, and he ended up beating me, but I was pretty satisfied with it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a cool story.
So
I liked it.
Then after that, just baseball, or did you play something?
Well, I mean, after that, I continued playing a little bit of basketball.
Okay.
But then ultimately baseball took over.
Were you a player, a basketball player?
I liked basketball,
Okay.
but size started being a factor.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're married.
Yes.
What would your wife say is the attribute she likes most about you?
I think it's the fact that I'm probably 33 years old and still act like a child.
Okay, so the outgoing personality.
Yeah, just my childish demeanor with my kids and stuff like that. I think
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that makes her happy.
Okay, so you're a smart guy.
I try to be.
Best subject in school growing up?
Mine was biology.
Okay, so you're a math and sciences guy?
No,
just science.
I absolutely hate math.
Okay.
Despite it,
Really?
It's just. I don't know if it was my teacher or the classes that I took in biology, but I just retained the information. I liked science. I thought science was really good. When it came to math, just count me out.
See, I was the other way.
See what I did there?
Count me out. I got it. You could count me in on math.
Shameless.
But you can Bunsen burn the crap out of me in science. I didn't.
I enjoyed science. I liked it.
See, I was cool when you're dissecting stuff in middle school, but once it got chemistry was not my thing.
I don't know what it was. I just retained the information.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
That's
might have been
good.
the teacher, but my all through high school, I enjoyed it.
No, that's fair. Okay, so what was your first job?
My first job, I was a busboy. Pretty
Okay.
standard first job at the Keg restaurant.
The what restaurant?
The Keg.
The Keg.
Ever heard
okay.
of them? Steakhouse. That was
Okay.
in Federal Way. Yeah, I was a busboy, and then I actually ended up working at a laser tag place for about two and a half years.
Was that fun?
They were because they were flexible. Oh, absolutely. So.
So are you a super awesome
I'm good at laser tag.
Okay.
Come at me. You know what I mean?
I can just picture you in the corner, just
Trick is to get sideways. So you got to get sideways.
Wait, how do you get sideways?
Well, I mean, you got your vest and stuff on, right?
Oh, so
You got to get sideways.
yeah. So then they can't. Okay.
They can't get the front and the back. You got to get sideways. Hide the
Got it.
shoulders.
See, I'm the guy that likes to.
There's levels. There's levels.
So what I would do is usually up in one of the corners they've got a bullseye type thing,
Okay, depending.
and I would just run there and I would just go and shoot and try to get as many points because I wasn't good at hey, you're running across, I got to catch you and shoot you.
It's lame.
Yeah, no, it's really lame, but
pretty lame.
whatever. I was really small, so no one saw me anyway. All right, so what are your thoughts on the robot revolution?
It's terrifying.
It is.
Haven't you seen Terminator?
I've seen iRobot.
I mean,
It's coming, right?
I don't know.
Is Arnold coming back in a big silver suit one day?
I really hope not.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
All right, so let me ask you this. If animals could talk, would their accents be determined by their breed or by where in the world they were?
A little bit of both. Column A, column B.
Okay.
You
Doesn't have to be one or the other. That's
yeah,
fair.
I mean, you can be more North American, but depending on who your parents are, you could have a different accent,
Yeah.
Whatever you grow up in.
That's fair.
Different parts of the world. Yeah, I think so. I think it's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think about it all the time, to be honest with you. I posted on Twitter
like
last
it.
year and I
I
didn't
like
get
it.
nearly enough responses. All right, what's your perfect pizza? Do you like pizza?
Perfect pizza is Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Just those two.
Yeah, I love them.
And the red sauce underneath?
Yeah.
What type of crust?
Not a thin crust, but
A standard.
standard. Not a thick crust, but I don't know. Crust is huge. I like it.
But you're not deep dishing
It can't be too crispy, can't be too chewy. It's got to be
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not deep dishing.
So if you could start a food truck, what would your cuisine be?
Oh, it'd be Mexican food.
Okay. Can you cook?
I mean, I can. I like it, and I love Mexican food, and I live in Arizona, so I think
That works.
geographically that would just make sense for me to do.
Okay, you gotta be careful here. Better Mexican food in Arizona or Texas?
Arizona.
Okay,
Sorry, Texas.
that's okay. You gotta, hey, at least he's
It's
honest.
it's just different.
He's being
it's
honest.
just different.
What's your favorite Mexican meal?
At this one place, it's an enchilada dish. Pretty standard. We got there.
We got a few minutes. I'll give you 2 more minutes.
All
on
right,
that. Does
sweet.
that work?
Yep.
All right, some either or.
Either or.
Singing or dancing?
Singing.
Go-karts or bungee jumping?
Go-karts.
Chicken nuggets, chicken fingers?
Nuggets.
Okay, to dip those nuggets, barbecue or ranch?
Sweet and sour.
Oh, okay, that works too. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Okay, that's a good answer. I'm waiting for someone to say dark chocolate only. Slap it. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Okay. Would you rather fight one Godzilla-sized Odor or 100 Odor-sized Godzillas?
I think one giant Godzilla-sized door.
Because the door's pretty big, so 100 of him is pretty tough, right?
Okay.
All right, teammate identification, then we'll get you out of here.
All right.
Nicest.
Nicest? Dario Alvarez.
Okay. Class clown.
Answer.
Athlete. Best athlete.
Diekman.
Person you'd most want back in you open a fight.
Rudnick.
Yeah, I think he proved that. All right, you're playing Jeopardy. You got a teammate. You're trying to win. Who do you want? Who's your first pick in that clubhouse?
AB.
AB. There you go. Tony Barnette.
There
Just
it is.
hanging. Thank you, sir.
See you guys.